Hello, everyone. Welcome to FDL. This is some Week 5 action between the Adept Seagulls and Hydras. I'm joined here today by Audley. I'm Kin, and what do you think about this match, Audley?
Well, thank you, Ken. I'm really excited for this one. I say that because these two teams, especially in the middle of the season, are going to be looking to definitely pad their records. It's kind of like a turning point, a fork in the road for both teams. So that's kind of why I'm excited to watch this series between the two teams here. So it really is a toss-up right now. Both teams have similar records, but yeah, I'm just excited to see how this goes.
Yeah. Well, let's get him into the lobby. See what happens here.
Excellent.
I think it'll be interesting. Seeing we have some issues at the moment. Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League is used to they fix a few things and they ruin 10 more things, classic Rocket League moment.
All
It's
right.
the countdown timers here. We might actually have to restart the game.
Yeah, we're gonna have to restart the lobby here. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I don't think.
It's a classic Rocket League moment. You can't really expect anything else from Rocket League or Psyonix. But that's why we love this game so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so we just got word that we are going to reset the lobby just to make sure. All right, kid. So let me put you in the shoes of the Hydras or the Seagulls right now. If you're either team, what is your goal in the middle of the season here?
I mean, obviously, got to pick up a win. If you're the Seagulls, there's some roster turmoil. I think Karasu getting moved reserve and some new faces on the team. Gold Scope, definitely a new face. I think it's just getting acclimated and figuring out how you play well together and trying to turn things around. They're already believe in playoff position. And if you're the Hydras, it's putting things together because like the pieces for the Hydras, I think, are there. I've seen them play a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I do think, like you said, we do have to see how things get sorted out in the first game here. As hopefully we'll be able to get this game started. But again, I'm just excited to get a watch some Rocket League. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully the game will cooperate with us this time. I was caught off guard by the scoreboard also being broken. Didn't expect that.
Well, like I said, it's broken.
Yeah, gonna be a fun go around here, trying to get things to work. Hopefully, the players in the lobby soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, kid, do you yourself play on a team as well?
Yes, I play in Adept. Actually, I'm well acquainted with the nonsense that happens in this league.
Nonsense. Oh, cool. You wouldn't consider it high level Rocket League, or you just prefer the word nonsense?
High level is
moderate level.
No, not high level
getting there. Getting there, Rocket League.
It's fun.
And you know what? That's what's important. I think as long as you're having fun, I think once you get past, Champ 3 to GC, it's no longer fun. Right? It's more it's more refining.
All right. Well, we'll hopefully we got players lining up again. Again, it'll be Gold Scope and Double J for the Seagulls, and Norcho and Overlord for the Hydras. A bit of a mismatch salary-wise, but salary does not mean everything. As Gold Scope will take this ball through to Overlord.
Yeah, that's all good. Definitely feeling each other out within the first 15 seconds here. Gold Scope MLG, the Major League Gamer, stays upfield. Gonna rotate ball side, allowing some time here for Overlord. And Overlord almost hit a shot there, but Goldscope was sending it all the way back as Norcho Rivers It's looking. It's definitely a little bit of ping pong right now, early on in the first game here.
Yeah, lots of not terribly controlled touches. Overlord's gonna nice demo there. Might open up some space for the Hydras to work with, but yeah, not a ton of control as expected in Adept. I've seen Double J play before. He can definitely pull out some nice plays. Looking to him particularly, I'd say, the Seagulls to get things going.
And we'll keep an eye out for Double J as he tries to make an attempt on the net. Overlord has a bit of time, gets it over, and that's just in the net, completely free. Overlord, 1-0.
Yeah, Gold Scope a little awkward on the wall there, and Double J doesn't quite get back in time. And Overlord capitalizes really well. That was a nice shot, getting it over Gold Scope like that. As Hydras take a 1-0 lead, and take a 2-0 lead on a really good kickoff from Overlord. So,
yeah, just a wonderful kickoff goal. I mean, what can you say? Gold Scope unfortunately gets a terrible touch. I know he would have loved to have a better one on that one, but just like that, it's 2-0 for the Hydras.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It can be real hard in Adept with kickoffs sometimes. As, people are moving at different paces, and what is in one match a good kickoff, not Gold Scope or off the post, but what is in one game a good kickoff can be a kickoff that just loses every time in another game, just because there's so much variation in speed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good point. I do think in a league like this, right? It does vary quite a bit. As Overlord here gets demoed by Gold Scope. Double J's taking his time. He's got plenty of space, although he's just a bit too slow. Overlord's back in the game. Gold Scope's going up in the air quite a bit.
Oh, he's
not a bad thing.
He's definitely, he's playing with confidence, it feels like. He's not afraid to go for some difficult touches that have worked out so far for him. That's a good touch off the wall, just clear it over the Hydras.
Yeah, but the Hydras did a good job of controlling it again. And it's on net, and it goes in! Overlord with a hat trick!
Yeah, no, really good shot from Overlord, and maybe a little awkward defense. Good bump from Norcho, sets that up really well for the Hydras.
Yeah, just unfortunate for Gold Scope. He pushed himself a little bit too far off the back post, allowing Overlord to kind of pick his spot right behind him. And Gold Scope had to back it up, Ter, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. Just a shot from Overlord. It's going to go over. But, I mean, relentless pressure at the moment from the Hydras.
Another just dunk. As you say that, it's 4-0. Big dunk from Overlord.
Yeah, no, really nice challenge from him. It's pretty safe because Norcho's at that point cutting back. There's no one from the Seagulls to push, so he feels he can challenge that really early. It's a nice dunk and sets up Norcho getting on the board.
Yeah, so like I said, it's definitely a good feeler out for both teams here. Unfortunately, Double J and the Seagulls here are trying to make an attempt, but it's kind of futile when you don't have a lot of boost.
I was just about to bring that up. It feels like every time I look at the Seagulls, at least one of them doesn't have any boost. And I think that's really causing them problems.
Double J with a little bit of time here. You can't stay fancy when there's a minute 30 left and you're down by 4. Gotta keep it simple.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, it's Gold Scope. If we're talking about boost there, Overlord again with the double boost steal. Yeah, I think that's the key to their victory this game so far. I mean, Overlord himself has been a star of this game, putting up 3 goals and setting up the 4th. I think the key to victory right now for them was, well, obviously scoring, but making sure that they have a lot more boost than the Seagulls.
Yeah, some good demos have set things up too, as Overlord's going to try and dribble this, but is not quite able to control it. But again, yeah, it's been boost. It's going to push this over. it's been a lot of boost steals and a lot of demos, and the Seagulls started off pretty strong shot wise. I think they were getting some good shots early, but at this point, as Overlord is gonna dribble this to the side, put a shot over net. It's really just been for the Seagulls they need a little bit more ball control, a little bit faster pace so they can keep up on the boost.
Yeah, as we see here, Norcho going for a nice dribble. They've been doing that this whole game. Blowing things down, keeping the ball on top of their car. Goldscope may be able to get a consolation goal here, as he might! With that beautiful 50. That's good confidence going into the second game.
Yeah, no, that's a good sign. I mean, I think if you're the Seagulls, the big thing for the next game is boost control and making sure you shut down those dribble plays you mentioned, right? Because they have been giving the Hydras a lot of space to work with, and the Hydras have been capitalizing on it pretty well. So if you just shut down a little bit of that space, Goldscope's gonna touch this and maybe a shot attempt. Save away from the Hydras. Yeah.
There it is. Game number 1 goes to Hydras 4-1, with one consolation goal coming at the very end with 3 seconds left. How do you feel about that one game? Or game number 1, I should say.
It's about what you expect with the salaries and lineups the way they are, right? You have, I think, one of the lowest salary lineups in all of the league, if I am remembering right, for the Seagulls, running out here against what I believe is the Hydras A lineup. I'll have to check real quick. Yes, in fact, it is. So, by all accounts, I mean, this is probably what's expected.
Yeah, so
we're having more technical difficulties.
yeah, exactly. Just as we were saying, just how we are saying the first game we're having technical difficulties. Second time around we are as well. But I will say, I was checking the scoreboard there, and as I was mentioning, Overlord was playing his part, but Norcho by no means was being carried. They both had very similar scores. And I think that speaks to what Norcho was doing that game. He had 4 assists as well. Definitely playing his role pretty well.
Yeah, he did a very good job in the early going when the Seagulls had a little bit of pressure of holding down the defense. I believe everyone's back and ready to go again. He did a good job of holding down the defense and just allowing Overlord a lot of space to work with on offense.
Yeah, as we get game number 2 started here.
Yep.
We may shortly. And yes, we will. Let's see if the Seagulls can come back, make a statement in game number 2. As Overlord almost hits a nice dribble there with a beautiful shot from Norcho off the post. And that was just clinical.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Norcho. Post in, and neither Seagull player really in position to do anything after biting on Overlord's dribble there.
Yeah, certainly a good way to start for the Hydras yet again. Early on in the game, taking control. I feel like they just have really, really good dribbles compared to the Seagulls. Overlord's just playing a quicker game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just the Seagulls need to challenge sooner. They need to be on those dribbles and not letting them slip them up so cleanly. But also some of it is, the Hydras doing a good job of creating that space and actually controlling the ball. Because you see a lot of ping pong at this rank. Double J's gonna put a shot just off net. Maybe a missed opportunity for them.
Yeah, I will say, Goldscope making a good attempt for that 50. I think that a big thing is the Hydras have had plenty of time with the ball, right? And that's why they're getting those dribbles. As Rivers gets another nice boost steal. Ooh, Double J in a scary position, not back post in any sense of the word.
so far this game's been more the same, really. I think just a lot of pressure from the Hydras. The Seagulls are struggling to really deal with. There's a good touch from Double Check instead of a shot from Goldsmith. Got an opportunity, but can't quite convert.
I will say, it's definitely similar how they started the game for both teams, as Hydras, were certainly in control, but this time around, the Seagulls have been playing a little more refined. They haven't had a lot of ball control, which I will say, but they've definitely have had some decent offense or defense. As Double J gets his boost stolen by Overlord, again, it's just so quick. It's a wonderful 50 out to Rivers, and he sends it sky high. He's just being a nuisance, which is certainly the game plan that I think the Seagulls have to implement. Just be a nuisance. Double J comes off the ball. And Overlord with the beautiful shot! Again, is up by 2 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Yeah, a sequence of whiffs, one coming off the wall. Overlord's just sitting there going, well, if nobody's going to touch the ball, maybe I should. And it's a really nice shot on net. And that ball spent at least a good minute just in the Seagulls' half, never leaving.
Yeah. And you made a good point, though, too. If no one's going to touch the ball, I feel like the Seagulls were panicking. It seemed like they were panicking because they were coming off the wall in awkward positions, basically allowing Overlord to have plenty of time for his wonderful shot there. So we see if the Seagulls can capitalize on the offense.
There's a shot on net from the Seagulls, but a strong touch from the Hydras will just clear this ball out. And never mind, Goldscope's going to shoot that ball and give the Seagulls some life.
Great heads-up play by Goldscope as well, seeing the ball coming out center and knowing that nobody is in net. He's just going to put that on the goal as they're back in this game.
Uncharacteristic misplay from the Hydras there. Nobody back posts, both in the same corner. And Seagulls do a good job making pay. It's half the battle in a depth league is you just punish the other team's mistakes and minimize how many you make. And that's a mean demo.
Man, Double J with the nice 50 that goes directly in the net.
Yeah, mean demo, but Double J comes back with an even meaner dunk right here.
He was having none of that.
It's a tie game.
You have a tie game from the Seagulls. That's exactly what they needed to do. Increase the pressure, not give especially Overlord any space. Because if you're gonna dunk on him, it's gonna go in the net. Overlord taking his time, leaving it for Rivers, and as we speak, it's one more goal.
Yeah, not the best decision making there from the Seagulls, right? They're both in that right corner with the ball. Once Overlord gets it past one of them, the whole play is just doomed. He does a good job to capitalize on Norcho. Takes the opportunity that's given to him.
Yeah, it was a great 50 by Overlord, leaving it directly for Norcho. See, Overlord goes for a big 50 again, sending it right over to Norcho. Double J gets it by, and he's not quite there for Overlord as Goldscope is demoed, but Overlord didn't have any boost, so he couldn't capitalize on it. Just gonna pass it right up to Double J. See if he can get a touch. He can. Goldscope sends it right up, and their opportunity is a bit squandered there, unfortunately.
I really like the idea though from the Seagulls. That was a really good passing play. Double J just squeaking upfield. Really good idea. It's a tough shot to capitalize on as Norcho hits a even tougher angle. How do you hit this?
Man, these Hydras are just getting these flicks for days. As they put them up by 2 goals with 20 seconds left.
Yep. Good. Really good shot from Norcho. Probably going to seal this game. Hydras bump each other. Maybe buy some time for Goldscope. the shot on net, but unfortunately not there to capitalize immediately. Clock ticks down. And the Hydras will take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, just unfortunate the way that the game ended for the Seagulls. They had some momentum there as they got a wonderful block to tie the game, but the Hydras were not having any of it. As they take game number 2, 2-0 Hydras.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, really good game from the Hydras. It felt there was about a 30-second window where the Seagulls were really putting the pressure on, but other than that, it was all Hydras. I think they had 12 shots. We wait for Goldscope to get back in the lobby.
Yeah, so is there any key to victory for the Seagulls here? They're going to have to come back from basically the grave right now, in reverse sweep. I just don't see it quite happening if the Hydras still play the game that they're playing right now. It has to be a switch up from the Seagulls. I did like how they played for a bit of that second game. Decent enough pressure. That's what kind of put them up to tie the game because they haven't had a lead this game yet. But what do you think is the key to victory here for the Seagulls?
We saw a lot of demos coming out from the Hydras, so I think you have to be cognizant of where you are in relation to people if you're the Seagulls. Dodge a few more of those. You can try and play faster. I'm not sure how well that'll go for them, just in terms of what I've seen so far. It seems like when they try and speed it up, it turns into ping pong. So you have to find a way, control the ball well enough, and just shut down the offense of the Hydras by challenging early, but still playing at your pace on offense.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think with the Seagulls, they have to play quicker, but also smarter. And I know it's difficult at this rank to differentiate the difference, but they do have to get some more quality shots on the net. I feel like they've had time, but it's just been difficult for them to capitalize. As Goldscope pulls up the skyline.
See if that makes a difference.
Exactly. It might be a game changer that they need. As Double J tried to go off the wall there, and there's a great pass, and Norcho just misses it. Would have been a great shot, and Double J can put this in the net. He sees that no one's there.
Good punish.
He has plenty of time.
Yeah, really good punish. You see the Hydras maybe overcommitting a little bit on offense there. And again, it's, you shut down the Hydras with some good defense, then you create good opportunities for yourself on offense. And that's the game plan for the Seagulls, right? Just play solid fundamentally, and you can make up for the fact that maybe they're playing a little bit faster than you.
That's exactly it. Overlord here, going for a dribble, gets another nice boost steal. Goldscope goes up for the 50 and gets it, and it goes pretty 50-50 for a 50-50. Goldscope has a little bit of time here, sends it off the wall. Let's see if he can take it off the wall. He's been pretty decent with those off the wall shots. Good to see him coming back.
Definitely. Double commit from the Seagulls, but I don't think we'll get punished for it. Just create some space here. I like the thought process there from Rivers. Going in the air there, but not quite able to make contact. Tough shot. Everybody's gonna get bumped out of the play and creates a 1-on-2 for the Hydras to see if they can do something. Really good challenge from Goldscope. There's the early challenges we want to see.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like you said, early challenges. He was not afraid of that because in the earlier games, he was afraid of that, allowing them plenty of time to go for a wonderful flick and put it in the back of the net. But today, this game, Goldscope's saying, "Nuh-uh, not today. I ain't afraid of a 2-on-1." Double J goes off the wall. Decent shot, but a better save. So we have a counterattack by the Hydras. And he goes sky high.
I think that's just it.
Gold Double G puts it on the net.
Yeah, I mean, there it is again. Hydras overcommit just a tiny bit. Eagles are in position, and then Overlord can't quite get back after the demo. I believe it was a demo. And 2-0 lead for the Seagulls. I mean, it's looked good. The Hydras haven't had that same, you know, control of the game that they've had the previous two.
Alright, just checking scoreboard there. As Overlord brings this game back to 1 goal.
Yep, Double J just a little awkward on the wall. Can't quite make the touch. He's in a rough spot, but Overlord makes him pay for the minutes. And again, it's can the Seagulls? They've gotten a lead now. Can they hold it?
Guess we'll have to see. Wiltie goes up the wall. Again, like I said, he's got those good off-the-wall hits. Although they haven't really turned into much action. Goldscope's in a bad position here. And Double J is just coming from across the field. Just flying away.
Really good touch from him just to alleviate a little bit of pressure at least. Shot on from Goldscope, that's in.
Oh my goodness. I think it was the skyline as he gets a beautiful shot. Right onto the net. It's a 3-1 game.
Really nice from them. As kickoff goes the Hydro's way again. I think that's been a real big step for them. Is they've had some nice early pressure from kickoffs to help them. Oh, what a fake from Goldscope!
Oh my goodness! If he would have scored that would have been a fake for the ages.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get it past the second guy.
No. Norcho probably thanking Overlords and thanks for making sure he didn't clip on us too hard.
Exactly. But like that's what you like to see though. Goldscope has a lot more confidence right now, able to pull those fakes off. They're up by 2 goals with 1 minute left. See that they definitely changed their game plan. And it's been showing. This Goldscope puts them up by 3 goals.
Yeah, no, great pass from Double J, and then just this ball plays ping pong, or it's a little bit of ping pong in front of the net. That was double own goal really for the Hydras, and 4-1 lead for the Seagulls. I mean, it's been completely different this game.
Yeah, much different game for the Seagulls, and really, really good improvement so far. So Overlord goes for a nice shot, but Double J's up there. This is exactly what we're talking about. A lot quicker challenges, allowing them to actually win the game.
If this is game 1 or 2, Double J is absolutely not up for that ball, and Overlord just shoots it on net.
You said it perfectly. Yeah, they've completely changed their game plan so far. You love to see it.
Overlord with an open net, put it in. Still a chance for the Hydras to pull off the sweep here. And just capitalizes on neither one of the Seagulls being back on defense.
I think they were just being a little bit cocky here at the end of the game. But 14 seconds is still a lot of time if you can get a quick first goal.
And I mean, with the way the Hydras kickoffs have been going, this one goes right to Goldscope, so never mind. But probably won't shoot this. Yeah, that ball's just in. 5-2. What a turnaround in this game from the Seagulls.
Yeah, you love to see it. Goldscope with a decent touch there. Double J supposed to be even better shot. Just putting it far left post, and that's the dagger for the game. Looks like we're not going to see a sweep tonight, my friend.
Always good. More games, the better.
You got that right. Oh. Yeah, I'm just reaching for something on my desk here because I know that it's going to be a game over.
It's going to stay up for a while.
An unwritten rule of the game. Seagulls take a game off the Hydras, and we have a series.
Yeah. That was an impressive showing from them, That was a big improvement over games 1 and 2, and there were some tangible differences, right? It wasn't just, well, some shots went in this time. They completely outpressured the Hydras.
You got that right. We're looking at the scoreboard here right now. Goldscope had 7 shots, and Double J had 4. Whereas as the Hydras combined had 6 shots, which yeah, just the pressure and just getting the ball on net and making the other team sweat, as it were, is the key to victory for the Seagulls right now as they take another game, or I should say a first game.
We didn't see any of those, long stretches of the Hydras just controlling the ball and peppering the net like we saw in games 1 and 2. So, really good sign for the Seagulls. If you're the Hydras, maybe just a little bit of overconfidence. Who knows? You come back the next game, you're hoping just keep playing like you were. But a lot of that I would just attribute to the Seagulls making changes rather than the Hydras playing differently. So at this point, it's up to the Hydras. Can they adapt, and can they make the change they need to? And I think they really need to just not commit as hard to a lot of the things. You're right. They weren't getting punished for it in game 1 and 2, but the Seagulls did a good job of punishing. Double J,
like you said,
shot.
The tables have turned.
Yeah.
For the Seagulls. And I think it's a caster curse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Definitely.
Because as I say that, Overlord, with a beautiful fake and a beautiful dribble, got Goldscope backing up. Who knows why?
Rough spot for Goldscope there. Not a ton he could have done. Good touch from Norcho. Is that just in? I think it's off the post. Never mind. I'm blind.
Much different game from the Hydras compared to last game. And same thing with the Seagulls. Where is everybody?
Yeah, that's just empty. Kickoff goals in Adept are always fun, but feels bad for the Seagulls.
Feels bad, man.
Yep. Overlord's gonna take it up the wall. Maybe a pinch attempt there. I'm not sure what exactly they were trying to do. Challenge from Double J. Goldscope's not there to put it in quick enough, and Norcho's able to set up on defense. And I like the thought process from the Seagulls. Got to be a little quicker to challenge, as we saw in game 3.
Yeah, no complaints here for the Seagulls. Still keeping things up so far, but it's just unfortunate that they went down by 2 goals as Double J gets a beautiful bounce. An even better save. But they just can't keep it out.
Yeah, no, I mean, Double J with a nice shot, saved by Overlord, and then Norcho's just in net, but he can't quite get back in time off that real hard shot from Goldscope. It's 109 kilometers. That's a banger right there.
Yeah, beautiful save by Overlord, but just unfortunate that it went posted out directly for Goldscope. Double J misses his shot. They could have tied the game.
He wants that one back so much after that. Really nice touch. Double J wants that back.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hopefully he'll get it back. He's going for a 50 here, and that was dangerous. This Goldscope just chasing the ball right now. Good pass out to Double J. Double J sends it back up. Goldscape shoots it off the wall. Giving up possession. Well, Double J is there with a nice little 50.
Yeah, Double J's had a couple really nice centers. Goldscope's just a little bit too far back for it, and it can be tough to find that balance. If where is close enough to the play to be able to capitalize and not get punished by long clears. You just haven't quite found that.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You just haven't quite found that spot. And I mean, if they can capitalize, they're getting good opportunities. Overlord's going to dribble again.
And just as you say that, Double J gets another whiff. I know we missed talking about it, but he had another free shot. And he gets another whiff! Dangerous for the Seagulls.
Good touch. Oh, good bump for Double J. That'll make up for it, because Norcho was definitely shooting that ball.
Yeah, Double J unfortunately keeps missing the ball. Beautiful save! Keeps it out!
Ooh.
Double J. Looking for the counterattack here. Oh, goal scope. Gets sent back. Ooh, if you're gonna commit, you gotta commit. He kind of went right up to him and tried to scare him, but you don't really get scared much in Rocket League. Lost all his boost and his momentum. Goalscope has a little bit of time here. Unfortunately, gets a terrible, not terrible. He would have definitely liked a better shot than that. With double scope. I just said double scope. That's the combination of their two teams for these two players.
Shot from scope.
Look, I'm gonna call them double scope if they get a nice passing play, because then
yeah,
they'll
exactly.
be synergies. They'll be synergized.
Exactly. I like it. Overlord doesn't commit. He definitely could have shot that ball. I'll
You're
be realized
absolutely right.
how awkward the Seagulls were on defense there.
Goal scope was for sure awkward. Oh, it's just dangerous. You gotta be careful with the aerials, and it is awkward off the back of the net or the back post. But you just gotta pay attention to what your team or the opponents are. Then that happens.
It's a tough spot for him, right? Because Overlord, by all accounts, probably beats into that ball if he doesn't go for it, and then you're just hoping that you're in the right spot to block the shot. But he misses the touch, and that's the worst of both worlds. Since there's a really nice carry from him to maybe atone for that one.
Yeah, just as
He
you
carries his
said,
ball from midfield, right?
nice little air dribble there. Right off the kickoff, and this is exactly what we like to see, a kickoff goal coming from the Seagulls this time around. Definitely a confidence booster.
And
We almost had it! He was so close!
speaking of kickoff goals, Orchard just flat out beat into that ball.
Yeah, Double J, he pressed left too soon, and he missed the front of his car on the ball. Just unfortunate. Cool scope with a better kickoff. Giving Double J the possession here. See if he can make the play. Gets it over one. Gets it over two!
Ooh.
It's beautiful!
That was really nice from Double J. Just right over him, takes the boost. Gold scope's there, even if he misses. Like, that was really nice from the Seagulls. They're gonna need
Double J.
one more of those.
Exactly. He just made his decision. No one was stopping him there. Overlord sends it out middle. Goldscope's just there. Nice save out by Narcho. Sending it back out middle. 30 seconds left. They have a 1-goal game right now for Hydras. If they take this game, then they take the series. Ooh, just an unfortunate position for Goldscope. Slowing things down. He's got lots of space. It's a 2-on-1.
1-2.
Oh, beautiful save by Overlord. Sends it up nice and high.
Yep, killing
10
time
seconds
there.
left. Goldscope's got to keep it up. Overlord does it for him. And he decides not to, as the Hydras take the series.
Yeah, real nice. Real nice from both teams. That game had it all, right? Kickoff goals, some really nice mechanical plays from the Seagulls with the air dribble from Goldscope and the shot from Double J. Really nice from both teams, I'd say. But in the end, Hydras come out on top and take the series 3-1.
Yeah, I think the Seagulls definitely pulled out their mechanics that last game, but it wasn't enough to win the series, or I should say, win that game. So the Hydras take the series 3-1.
Yeah, that was really nice from the Hydras, adjusting to a lot of the pressure. And if you're the Seagulls, there are some good things to take away from this, right? You see what happens when you're playing a little bit more aggressive and you're playing and not giving as much space. That game was game 3 and a lot of game 4 were really solid from them. But at times they're just a little slow and hesitant. And when they're playing confident, they look real good.
Yeah, I think you got a good point. Like I said, it's a good series from the Seagulls. Definitely pulled things out near the end of it, but just wasn't enough to win. As the Hydras end up taking the series, as they go up, I believe, 3-2 on the season so far, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe this puts both teams at 2-3.
Both teams 2-3, or 2-3. Yep. Okay,
Yep.
I might be mistaken. Either way, it's good to see that victory for the Hydras. As I think
I don't believe we'll have an interview with any of the Hydras. So, if you have anything else to say about that series? But
no, all I can say, definitely a great series from both teams, but Hydras were able to pull it out. I want to say thank you for allowing me to cast, and I had a lot of fun.
yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Kin. That was Oddly. We've been streamed by Thor. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back tomorrow night.